Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of virtual reality gaming, and it might not be the exciting future we all imagined. Or at least, that's what a lot of game developers are starting to think. So there's been a recent survey, and the results are kind of a bummer for VR fans. It turns out that over half of the game developers who were asked believe that the VR gaming market is either stuck in place or actually shrinking. Yeah, you heard that right, shrinking. And get this, only a small percentage of them still think it's growing. That's a pretty big shift in perspective. Now what's even more interesting is what developers who aren't currently working on VR are thinking. Less than half of them see any chance of their studios even considering investing in VR down the line. That's a pretty cold shoulder for the technology, especially when you consider all the hype around it not too long ago. You might be thinking, but what about Apple? They just jumped into the VR world with their Vision Pro headset. Well, according to this survey, even Apple's grand entrance hasn't really swayed the opinions of these developers. That suggests there might be some deeper issues at play here than just a lack of big players. And it's not just about developer sentiment. There's actual data backing this up. A research firm reported that sales of VR headsets actually went down last year, and they're expecting them to drop even further this year. That paints a pretty clear picture that something isn't quite clicking with the mainstream audience. So why are developers feeling this way? The article points out some pretty persistent problems with VR. Think about it, while our phones and computers keep getting more powerful and smaller, VR headsets still struggle with some fundamental things. They need to be lightweight and comfortable to wear for long periods. But they also need to pack a ton of processing power to deliver a truly immersive experience. That's a tough balancing act. Then there's the visual technology itself. While it's gotten better, it's still not quite at the level of true realism for many people. Battery life is another big hurdle. Nobody wants their immersive experience cut short after just an hour or two. And let's not forget motion sickness, which unfortunately still affects a lot of people trying VR. Even the physical space required for VR can be a challenge. Some of the more high-end setups need external sensors and a decent-sized room to move around in. But even simpler headsets can be impractical if you live in a smaller apartment. You can't exactly swing a virtual sword if you're bumping into your furniture. Despite all the advancements we've seen and the involvement of major companies, it seems like VR is still grappling with the same core issues it faced years ago. Developers are hesitant to invest, sales are declining, and the lack of those truly groundbreaking must-play games makes it hard to attract a wider audience beyond the early adopters. So the big question is, will VR ever become the revolutionary gaming platform we were once promised? Or will it remain a more expensive hobby for a dedicated group of enthusiasts? It's definitely something to think about. What are your thoughts on the future of VR gaming? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tech and gaming news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.